Hi there, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. Welcome back to the channel, and this is another sesh with Scorpio. We are doing what's in store for 2024. So we're going to be using all of these cards, just getting a quick read on, you know, what we can look at, what we might be looking at for the year of 2024, the main themes, if you will, I still have my 2024 month-by-month projections that are open right now. It's $150. You actually get all of, from here to here, all of these cards broken down. You get one card per month, and so that's $150. You can check out all of my readings and services and offerings. I've got all of that in the description below this video. But make sure as we get started you like, share, subscribe, and thank you for being back. I know I took some time off during the holidays, just being with my babies and my families and my friends. So we're going to get started with Celestial Bodies. I've had this deck forever, Scorpio, forever. It's one of the most expensive decks I've actually ever purchased, and I was just really afraid because you don't use it like a typical tarot oracle. In fact, according to the way some of the suggestions that the author says in the book, like, I'm not even using it correctly, but that's okay because it's my reading, my channel. I can do what I want. Can't tell me what to do. I'm Scorpio too. Okay, so Scorpio, what's in store for 2024 with the Celestial Bodies? I just want to get one card. You know, I always read bottom of the deck too. Just want to get one card, top and bottom, please, spirits. Okay, so underneath the deck we've got Neptune. So during 2024, this is underlying energy, so the planet Neptune could have an effect on us. You might want to look in your chart and see where Neptune might be in your chart. I feel like we were in Neptune retrograde this past year. So if it's going direct, maybe that's going to make a big difference in your world. And then you may have a stellium, Scorpio. If you've got any significant stelliums in your chart, I feel like that's going to play a major role this year during your year ahead. I know I've got like 2 stelliums in mine. I've got a Scorpio stellium. I'm like super Scorpio, y'all. I've got Sun, Moon, Rising, Uranus, Juno, and Vesta. And then I have a Libra stellium, and almost all of it sits in the 12th house. Actually, everything in the Libra stellium sits in the 12th house. Go figure. All right, so what else do we have in store for our Scorpios? What's in store for 2024? Calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. All of these cards, of course, have already been blessed and cleansed and pre-shuffled, but for those of my subscribers, returning subscribers, you guys know that I like to shuffle all my cards on screen too, so you can see what's going in. Okay, so the energy going into the shuffle, because I'm shuffling these ones out, is the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. So as we go into 2024, you know, just practicing gratitude. I'll tell you what, gratitude is the attitude. You get so much back in return when you're counting your blessings, even for the smallest things. So just practice gratitude, and you'll really be able to start off the new year on a good foot. All right, what do we have coming in for Scorpio? One card, please, Spirit. Thank you. This is funny. Can't make it up if I tried. Look at that, y'all. Full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. And I laugh because it's like, Scorpio, we constantly have tension. You know, like, maybe some of you may not like to see tension for 2024. But it's where we're best at, you know, like we are so good at protecting ourselves and our boundaries, and we've got that hard exterior, that hard armor, right? And but that's what gets us through it. Like, we are the masters of transformation. So it's like, once we get through, you know, the tense parts of whatever's happening to us transpiring throughout the year, it's like we come out on the other side completely transformed, new and shiny, you know, and just levels and levels up. So breathe through the tension, maybe breathing, working on breathing techniques throughout the year, something that you're going to want to do as well. But full moon in Scorpio. So I'm not sure. I don't have my moons out right now, but if we have a full moon in Scorpio this year, in 2024, I feel like that's going to be really significant for us too. So what's really interesting is on the bottom of the deck, it's first quarter moon in Taurus. Taurus is our complete opposite on the chart, on the wheel, natal chart. And it says release control. So that's going to be an underlying energy that you're going to be practicing or wanting to be practicing throughout 2024. Releasing control and breathing through any tension. And I feel like, I don't feel like this is bad energy in any way, shape, or form. I feel like this is more like, it's like you're practicing like Zen, like practicing, meditation, if you will. You may be doing a lot more meditation this next year, focusing on yoga, focusing on mental health and wellness and being able to relax. I feel like a big sigh of relief, as I'm saying this. So, and I'm saying this because, I think we're going to have a really great year ahead. And let me tell you why. Other than the fact that, we just got out of the South Node and moved from Scorpio to Libra. And so we're now on our way up as far as it comes to, getting, what's destined for us, right? But also, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, it was Lil Bit by Nelly in Florida Georgia Line. And, one of the in the chorus, one of the lines is, "We gonna have some fun, just a little bit." And it repeats and repeats. And I feel like, talks about, take me to the country, show me where you're from. I know you're a big deal. We gonna have some fun, something like that. But you might be meeting somebody who's, from the country, or you may be like traveling to the country, or just, going and having some fun, getting out in nature, breathing fresh air and, having fun, relaxing, right? And maybe this, we're so used to being in control that as we release control and breathe through any tension that we're having, by releasing this control, like that's where the fun comes in. I love that. Okay. Scorpio, please. Underneath the deck, energy going into 2024, and I feel this, it's the Five of Fire, Black Cohosh. So again, this is just the energy going into 2024, and we've had a rough year. It feels like we've been fighting. There's been a lot of competition. There could have been arguments between different people, family members, friends, coworkers, colleagues, that type of thing, and you feel like you're just always fighting your way up there, but it's because you're passionate about whatever this is, or you wouldn't be fighting, you wouldn't be competitive about it. It's just like, but you feel like we have felt like, oh, when's it ever going to end, right? It's about to. All right, what do we have for Scorpio, please? Thank you. I love it. Okay, so I love it even more. This is amazing, you guys. Like, seriously amazing. Oops. Wheel of Fortune. Boom. Right there. Wheel of Fortune. And this is the whole kitchen garden. This isn't just one herb or one spice or one flower or one fruit. This is the whole gauntlet, the whole kitchen garden. This is our year of prosperity. 2023 was a year where we were working on ourselves and building and growing, planting those seeds. Now it's harvest time, baby. This is having a full thriving garden and really coming into our own, cashing in. And it's the Wheel of Fortune. That's number 10. 10s are endings. But it's also a new beginning because 1 + 0 = 1, right? And the Wheel of Fortune, it's like we're ending this, well, it was the five of wands, right? We're ending that cycle of like constantly competing, constantly having to fight and defend ourselves and, clamor to the top, right? Now we're there. Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's what I just heard in my head. Underneath the deck, we've got the Adelita of Earth. That's the Knight of Pentacles, and that's Yucca. And the underlying energy, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And that's this, we have felt this. You know, it's been a slow process. It's been a building. You know, there's been a lot of setbacks, a lot of people like really trying to keep us back. And I know as a Scorpio, you guys know that. But, you know, that night I feel like he's arrived, or he's arriving. Like this is the year. This is the time for it. The Knight of Pentacles, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody could have that strong in their chart. You could have that strong in your chart if you know your chart. If you don't know your chart, get a hold of me. I do charts too and can explain that to you. But this is just, you know, whatever it is that you've been working on financially, your stability, coins, pentacles, any kind of success, you know, material types of things, you know, what you've been working towards, it's coming in. Right. All right. So I had to take a sip of tea there. Now, what else do we have coming in? What's in store for 2024 for Scorpio with the Magickal Spellcards? What is in store for 2024? And like I said, guys, if you've made it this far, these from the Moonology all the way down to Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection, those are all the cards that I will do the same spread, but for every single month throughout 2024, and break it down on a personal month-by-month basis for you. You just have to get a hold of me in the, I have all of my contact information in the description below this video. Okay, Scorpio. The energy going into this, actually no, because these cards I don't shuffle. This is interesting. So underneath the deck, we've got fertility. So for those of you who are maybe looking to have children, or you know, are childbearing ages, we've got fertility underneath the deck. Maybe you could be 37 years old or be dealing with somebody who is. But here's the funny thing too about this. 3 plus 7 is 10. Again, this is completion, but it's also a new cycle. So again, you know, some of you could be, you know, having a child within the next year. Or have just had a child and now you're in this new stage, this new journey of motherhood or parenthood, right? But also, if you're not childbearing or whatnot, this is fertility also means in like projects, endeavors. This could be like a new job, a new career, you know, a new relationship. It's like, but you're fertile, you're abundant, you're beginning and creating new things right now. And it's, so fertility is let all take root, seed and sprout, let new life be all about. And I was just talking about that with the kitchen garden. You know, it's like 2023 was the year where we were planting those seeds and getting things, you know, ready to cultivate. Now this is like, you know, it's sprouting all about us, you know, all around us. Those seeds that we planted have taken root, and now it's time to grow the fruits of our labor, right? Okay, so top of the deck, we have got 27, harmony. I love this. And you know why? October 27th is my birthday, Scorpio. But 27 can be significant to you. You could be 27 years old. The 27th could be significant. You know, drop your birthday in the comments below. Let me know what your birthday is. Are you an October Scorpio or are you a November Scorpio? Please don't. My dog is sitting here crying. I swear. He does this all the time. And he doesn't eat anything right now. But harmony, this next year is going to be harmonious for us. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. See, I told you, like the feeling that I was getting, regardless of tension, is that this is going to be a harmonious year. And look, we've got 27, 37, 10, it's like 10s are going to be significant. Completions, endings, you could be 10 years apart between somebody. But 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 is the wounded warrior energy, but what I love about that energy, it's also about leadership and wisdom, because you've been through the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, the trenches, if you will, right? You're wise because of all of your experiences. It also talks about, you're coming to almost to the completion of a cycle. But then we've got underneath the deck that fertility. It's like you will be completing cycles. Anything that you haven't completed this year, you're going to be completing during 2024. And it's going to bring in a lot of harmony, a lot of balance, a lot of peace, I'm feeling. It's beautiful energy. I love that so much for you, Scorpio. Okay, let's move on. Now, our Chakra Insight Oracle. Scorpio, please. Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Underneath the deck, we've got family, belonging, community, culture, and tribe. So family will be a big underlying theme this year. And that whatever you deem as family, it could be a community, it could be your actual family, it could be, family, friends that become family. But it's who you belong to, your culture, your tribe. It's going to be a major theme for you. And also twos are all about stability, but they're also about unity. And like I said, like from that song, I feel like you could be meeting somebody or coming into connection with somebody, a soulmate, a partner. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic or, work related. But it's something that's going to be fertile, something that's going to make you feel like you really belong. I love that. Top of the deck, we've got self-expression, number 32, vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. So somebody could be 32 years old. Three plus 2 equals 5, and 5s are all about change of direction. And I love that, like, especially for this year, like many of us are looking for a new change, a new beginning, a new start, and that's what 5s are all about. A change of direction. You were going in one way, and now it's like, changed my mind. Like, this is what we're going to do. I need a fresh start. I need something new. But you're going to also, you could be dealing, like, in this next year, being like a public speaker or, speaking up and using your voice for something, your inner voice, your assertiveness. Your individuality is really going to be shining. You'll be using a lot of your self-expression. Some of you could be readers, tarot card readers, like myself, or just, be doing something on a public platform. That could bring in a lot of stability and grounding for your family. This could be something that you haven't ever done before, and that's the change of direction. Take it as it resonates, Scorpio. All right. Now we're going to get our crystal message card. What crystal is going to be significant for us in 2024? Might want to, if you don't have whatever stone pops up, run to your local metaphysical shop and pick one up. Put it on your altar. Wear it in a necklace or on a bracelet. Okay, what do we have for our crystal message cards for 2024 for Scorpio? Underlying energy going into 2024. Oh, moss agate, nature. So what's funny about this? I'm almost 100% positive that I did this video back at the end of 2022, and it was the 13 moons of 2023, and I chose cards for every single one of the moon cycles. I haven't done that yet for 2024. I still have time, and I will. But I'm pretty positive that the crystal message card for December 2023 was moss agate, nature. So that's us, and Spirit saying, get out into nature. And just like that song, it was like, take me to the country, show me where you're from. Well, you might be from the country, or you might, somebody might be taking you into the country or out of the country, to a different country. Just getting out into nature. But moss agate helps you connect with nature spirits and earth devas. It reminds you to take a walk in the park, explore the woods, or take up gardening. The whole kitchen garden, right? Tucked in planted boxes, it helps ailing plants thrive and flowers bloom. So maybe use some moss agate in your garden if you're going to cultivate a garden this next year. Or if you already have, put moss agate in your actual garden and it'll help cultivate. And it speeds, health-wise, moss agate speeds up recovery and counteracts illness. So keep that around you this next year too. You know, if you don't have it already, this can help you health-wise. I replenish my soul. I take time to connect with nature. Okay, so let's get the actual crystal message card for 2024 for Scorpio, please. Wow, that popped out right away. Haha. Cat's eye, independence. If that's not the most Scorpionic card in the world, right? Cat's eye reminds you to see things from a cat's point of view. Cats are known for their magic, instinct, and independence. They do what they please, unconcerned about what others think. Resist the pressure to be something that you're not. Be true to yourself. Cat's eye can also represent connecting and working with the cat kingdom. I say that as I've got my kitty right back here behind me. You can't see him, but he's right behind me. Affirmation, I am strong and independent. I do what is right for me, regardless of the opinions of others. So basically, our energy for this next year, 2024, for Scorpio, is IDAGF. I don't give a fuck. Like, I do what I want, right? We're independent. You know, we don't need anybody else, you know, to be able to survive, if you will, right? That doesn't mean that we don't want anybody else, that we don't, you know, want a relationship of any type or anything like that. But we as Scorpios know that we're fine without our, you know, another, you know, counterpart. We're very independent, and this is your, you know, your affirmation. Now, under the deck, we've got Sodalite, visualization. Sodalite's indigo blue color opens up the third eye. It stimulates imagination, visualization, clairvoyance, inspiration, and wisdom. Sodalite encourages you to take time to fantasize, daydream, and think in unlimited ways. It reminds you that the pictures envisioned in your mind can eventually manifest in the tangible world. I love this. So affirmation, I am the creator of my reality. I use my imagination to visualize what I want in my life so then it can be realized. Yeah, and it's funny because, like, it's talking about third eye, and then we've got the cat's eye. So, like, in cat's eye, they're very mystical. They're very magical. They were revered highly back in the Egyptian times of the Egyptians, right? Especially like black cats and tuxedo cats. So go and find yourself a cat's eye, and this will, you know, help, you know, encourage you with that sense of independence and just that kind of energy throughout the year. But also, I would grab a Sodalite and help, you know, your underlying energy of visualization. What is it that you truly want this next year? It's going to help you actually go and get it. All right, and then we're going to leave off with notes from the universe on love and connection. What do we have in 2024 for Scorpio? Notes from the universe on love and connection. You guys, I love our energy this next year. I'm so excited, actually. Very, very excited. All right, so underneath the deck, we've got see me in their eyes. Whenever conferring with another, either face-to-face or across the miles, whether a human being, departed spirit, or sentient tree, always speak to the highest within them. It makes such a difference. Amen. Love the universe. P.S. Yeah, as if some trees weren't sentient. Glad you caught that. So that's just underneath the deck. See me in their eyes. So it's just you having a different perspective, putting yourself in another person's shoes, being more self-aware of yourself, right? But top of the deck, what I love, you know what to do. This next year in 2024, you know what to do. In all battles of heart over mind, go with your heart, because truly it's a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than for your heart to catch up with your mind. A whole lot. Not that I don't love your mind, love the universe. So we're definitely stepping into our power this year, Scorpio. I feel like, I'm hearing cash me outside. We're cashing in, right? We're cashing in. Not fighting. But, all the seeds that we planted, everything that we've been cultivating, everything that we've been working on, I feel like, we had a really tough year of that Five of Wands energy, clamoring and fighting for what it is that, we truly desire and what we're passionate about. But it's because, we're trying to build a better life for our families and ourselves, this is going to be a very fertile year, and we've got that, Knight of Pentacles coming in, bringing the whole freaking kitchen garden, We've got the whole shebang, the Wheel of Fortune popping up. So just breathe through any tension, because a lot of this energy, we're not used to this. Be open to receiving. We're so used to fighting for what it is that we want, and then when we finally get it, it's like, it's that easy? Like, it's weird, So just breathe through any tension, release control, let it happen. Check for any stelliums in your natal charts, and definitely check your chart and see where Neptune plays a part. And again, if you're interested in your natal charts, get a hold of me throughout this year. If you're interested in a monthly breakdown, something very similar to this with more concentrated messages month by month, I still have that open through the end of January. But thank you guys so much. I love you. It's great to be back. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. As you know, it's Together We Grow, so I look forward to reading for you in the near future, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Scorpio.